Hey guys, and welcome back to another Warframe 2024 playthrough episode. This week, much the same as the last few weeks, we got to start stacking up some more platinum, but I also want to start the process of gathering up the frames that we're going to need. So I think in the first instance, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to maybe make a fun little spreadsheet and just get down all of the parts for all of the frames, or maybe I'll just make a list of the frames, and then we'll tick them off as we go. We're not going to do prime frames, it's just going to be non-prime frames first. Then after that, we'll obviously look at getting prime frames. Or maybe we'll do that last, actually. Yeah, I think we'll just do all the non-prime stuff first, generally, and then we'll move on to the prime stuff after that, because I think we're going to need probably quite a few Arcane cells before we can do anything with that. I should point out we're not actually going to be crafting any of these frames this week. We're just going to be collecting their parts and their blueprints. We are going to need to do probably a very long resource farm in order to get the materials we need to build all of them. So yeah, that'll probably be in a different episode. But yeah, this week, hopefully we can at least get all of the non-prime ones collected. But without further ado, we need to get on with the weekly stuff and things, so let's do that now. Well, to be quite frank, I'm getting carried in this one. It was going alright in the first two missions, but this guy is really bringing the power here and help keeping us alive, because I cannot kill in the same way he is right now. I tried just taking the Kuvanukor for a spin instead of the pole like we usually do, and yeah, I just can't maintain the damage, unfortunately. I thought it might be able to, but yeah, just no. And obviously I've got to keep recasting my third ability on Chroma every 10 seconds, so it's hard to maintain energy. Not easy, but yeah, thankfully we've got a teammate who is running Saren with, I think, Torrid it looks like, maybe? And yeah, that does a ton of damage. We probably want to get our hands on the Torrid Incarnon at some point soon, I would suggest. And then we can actually deal out some proper damage. Melee Crescendo, Tau-Forged Amber, interesting. Alright, this is the final Netracell. We've got a Tau-Forged Azure in one of these, so it's not been too bad. I can't remember what the other one was, but it probably wasn't great. Probably like an adapter again. Alright. And another melee crescendo, that's alright as well. We can sell that for some platinum. Cool. So now we should do the Arcane hunt, get that out of the way. Alright, part 2. And there we go. And we get a normal one and an Nazar sculpture, whatever. Okay guys, so I've just been doing a little bit of a look into what we have, and of the 56 frames in Warframe, obviously that's not including prime frames, we have either completed, mastered, or gathered 14 of them. So really not a lot, but there's actually less in the way of total frames than I thought there was. So we should actually have enough platinum now to have the slots for all of these, considering how many frames we already have in our inventory and how many slots we already have. So 48 times 20, yeah, we need 960 platinum for the remainder of the Warframe slots that we are going to need. So we have enough to get all of them crafted, built, and in our inventory. So that's just great. So yeah, I think what we're going to do, this is going to be horrible, but you know, we just got to do it. We're going to go down this list one by one, alphabetically, and we are going to get the stuff that we need to, well, get the components. So we're not going to craft them at this point. We are just going to gather up all the parts. Then once we've done that, we will take a look back and we will see what materials we need. Now, I seriously doubt I'm going to be able to do this in one episode, but I'm going to try because, yeah, I just want to get it done and out of the way. So the first thing we're probably going to need to do is go through all of these sort of quests that we have left over, because obviously the Limbo Theorem is where we're going to get Limbo from. Wave Rider is where we're going to get Yoredi's Blueprint from, I think. Patient Zero, pretty sure that's going to be Mesa at some point. Jorda's Precept is going to be Atlas. So we are going to have to do those at some point. And we've also got to do Silver Grove and stuff like that for Titania, which takes years. So yeah, we've got a lot to get done, but we are going to go down in alphabetical order and get these. So the first one on our list is Atlas. So the first thing we are going to do is the Jorda's Precept. So let's go ahead and set that as our active quest. Right. So we have the Mausolon here. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. How much damage do we do? Really not a lot. I wonder what I've got on. This feels very weak. Doesn't look like I have any kind of elemental mods on right now, which kind of sucks. This is by far the most boring fight, I think. There's probably more boring fights if we're being honest, but hey ho. Alright, so we've now unlocked the Jorda's Column Assassinate mission, which should mean we can now farm Atlas parts. I'll just quickly check the build I've got on my Mausolon, because yeah, that did not feel like a lot of damage, so let's just quickly check that. Though I definitely built it up because we were using it for Profit Taker, so let's just quickly see what occurred there. Oh, there is Atlas Blueprint. Okay, so yeah, we have it on Radiation. Maybe let's make a quick new build right here for that. Crit damage, crit chance, and then I guess we have magazine extension, didn't we? Maybe, don't know. Seems good. Awesome. Alright, so yeah, we got to get the 3 parts for Atlas. I think we just go ahead and get on with it, to be honest, so let's do it. Alright guys, so we've got Atlas bagged. I'm now moving down the list. We're on to Citrine now. I've done a couple of these already to round C or C rotation, but so far I haven't really been very lucky with the drops. I've either been getting Endo or Relics. I haven't actually got any of her parts. We're obviously collecting all of these crystals as we go, but you need a lot of these to afford her, so yeah, I am hoping that we at least get a few parts actually doing the missions, because then we won't have to spend as long farming, but so far it's been pretty tragic. So yeah, we'll carry on and we'll keep moving down the list, see how far we can get this episode. Alright guys, so I just got a second piece of Citrine or Citrine from Mirror Defense, which means we should now have enough to just buy her parts, or the remainder of her parts. Yep. So let's grab that. And that's another frame ticked off. So next on our list is Dagoth. Alright, so Dagoth, nice and easy. We already have the Dagoth's Hollow in our dojo. So we need this. haven't actually checked what these require, mind you. Vein Thorn. Oh yeah, I remember now. Alright, that was nice and easy. So what's next? We need to get Dante next. All the kind of new ones coming forward to begin with. That's quite nice to get those out of the way. So Dante, I think we get from the Entrati disruption missions, the ones that have just come out. So we're going to have to... Oh, we can purchase the blueprints from Lloyd in Sanctum Anatomica. Okay, let's see actually whether or not we've picked any up, because I know I have done a bit of disruption. No. So if we go down to Deimos real quick, let's see how many... it says Sanctum Anatomica, right? Yeah. So we can talk to Lloyd here, depending on how many vessel capillaries we have. We might be able to buy something, although just looking at it right here, it's each component blueprint requires 90, and the main blueprint requires 270, so yeah, we probably do not have enough. Let's go to Lloyd. Dante. Okay, we got enough for one part already. So that's not bad. Ideally then, we want to get the blueprint from the disruption mission, so let's go ahead and start that. We can just do it on normal and see how far we get. Alright, well, I just got Dante blueprint first, well not first drop, second drop I guess, but first component drop. So this farm's going to be much quicker than I thought it was going to be. Happy days. So we got another 96 vessel capillaries. That means we just need to do one more kind of 20-24 minute run and we will be done with farming up Dante. Happy days. Alrighty, I think we should have enough now. So research Dante. Got the blueprint and then it's 90 for each of these. We have enough. Let's grab that. And it looks like we also got the Ruvox or whatever you want to call it. 2 of the blades for that as well, so that's quite good. 1 glove, so we just need 1 more of those. So yeah, let's have a look. We got that. Ember is our next one. That's nice and easy. We can get that from the star chart, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so just a quick interlude here. Baro has arrived. And I've actually done a bit of ducat farming this time around, so yeah, let's go ahead and sell off what we got. I actually got quite a few duplicate golds that are worth selling, which is quite nice. Inaris Prime Neuroptics I'm going to keep. That's worth about 25 plat, so it's not worth selling right now. Grip and string. And I think that's probably it. Although I seem to remember getting a Bratton. Yeah, there we go. Alright, 1290. That's probably not going to be enough to get everything I want. Let's see. So we definitely want the Prismagorgon. Let's get that. And then we've got some primed mods. We probably don't want primed pack leader. Prime Convulsion. Yeah, we should probably get that. And primed heated charge. Okay, we need both of those. These are all 350 each, so... yeah, we are going to have to do a bit more. I'm not totally fussed by primed expel corpus, although that might be quite nice for profit taker, potentially. So I think maybe just these 3. So we don't actually have to get too much more. We just need another 360. Ooh, thank you. So we'll get on. Farm up another 360 ducats, and then we'll get back to farming up the frames we have. Should be good. Alright guys, so we are on to the dreaded Equinox. I actually already have quite a few parts. I've been doing a bit of farming for her off camera. I am just missing the blueprints for the day and night aspect. So I have all the systems and the chassis and the neuroptics and whatnot, but I just need the 2 kind of main blueprint components now. But yeah, oh my god, this one's miles away. It's not a bad one actually to farm, in terms of the actual mission. Although usually it is much closer than 1,000 meters. That's kind of rubbish. But yeah, you got to do it so many times to get all the parts. It's kind of sad. All I like to do is just come in and throw down my uncle crewmate, who has far better reactions than me and has aim hack, so he can make short work of most of these guys. Okay guys, so we are officially now halfway there, which, yeah, I'm actually quite happy with. We'll probably get a tiny bit further this week. I am running out of time quickly though. I'm going out this weekend, so yeah, I'm not really going to have much time to record on the Sunday. But we do now have Ash all the way through to Gauze, alphabetically. We're then missing a Grendel. That's the next one we're going to get, but obviously, yeah, we're going to have to do a bit of arbitration to do that. Although that's quite a good one, but unfortunately I don't have time to do it right now. Oh no. But whatever, it's fine. We'll come around to that. I think we'll need 75 Vitus Essence in order to do that. And currently we have only 43, so we need another 32. Then we can get all 3 of the Grendel locators. Do we get the blueprint? Where do we get the blueprint from? Can we get the blueprint from the shop? Yes, okay, well let's just buy that now. And yeah, we'll have to get the 3 parts from those horrible, horrible missions, which I can never remember exactly how they work, but I know it's like no mods or something like that. It's horrible. But yeah, so we're missing Grendel. And then we've got Gaia, Harrow, Hildren, Hydroid. We've got Cora, we've got Mag, Nyx and Oberon, Rhino, Sevagoth, Vauban, and Volt. And that's where we are at, guys. I'm sure we actually have quite a few parts of some of the other frames in here already as well. But in terms of the full sets, yeah, that's the 28 that we've got out of the 56. So all in all, pretty good. But we're going to carry on. When I do get a bit of time, I'm going to try and obviously get Grendel this episode. That'd be quite nice. Then we'll have basically the A's all the way through to the H's done in terms of Warframes. So yeah, that'd be really good. But right now I've got to go out. So I will catch you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I managed to get Gaia, but now that I've come back, the defense mission that was up previously is with us no more. Instead we are stuck with this really bad Corpus one, but it's only up for another 20 minutes, so I'm just going to do that until the next one comes up. Fingers crossed we get a bit of Vitus Essence. But yeah, I am running out of time for this episode quickly, and just generally. So we'll see how far we get, but I'm already happy with the progress we made. We're over halfway through all the frames, so that's definitely a good start. Further than I thought we'd get as well. And we've got some of the harder ones, you know, we got Citrine out of the way. That's all I can think of right now. We definitely did another hard one, but I can't remember what it was. But either way, yeah, we've made good progress, so that's always good. Alright guys, so we're going to have to end the episode there. Unfortunately, I have run out of time for this week, but we have made some very good progress on gathering up our frames. Like I said, we're over halfway there. We're very close to being able to get Grendel as well. Let me just have a quick look in my inventory at Vitus Essence again. I think I've got 12 in that last one, but... Vitus... yeah, 55. So we need 20 more. Not too much of a stretch. And then we can get all the locators we need, but that'll have to be for next episode. I will put up on the screen now the Arcane tally. It's been a while since we've had a look at it. As you can see, our numbers have gone up quite a bit since the last time I showed it. And our Energizers, our sort of legendary Arcanes, we're now up to a few, rather than just obviously one of each, so that's quite nice. But yeah, obviously you can pause that if you want to look at it in a bit more detail. Otherwise, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one, guys.